Hi, thanks for tuning in to my YouTube channel. Appreciate guys being here, and hopefully you'll learn something today. I was going to review some water cups that I've got and just tell you my experience with them, and maybe it's something that you want to purchase for your running journey. And then just going to discuss some of the food options that have worked pretty well so far for me in some training. Anyways, let's start out with this cup here. This is a really small cup here, right? I think it's 250 milliliters. Okay, so you have to fill it up a couple of times, especially on a hot day. And these are great because they're lightweight. You can put them in your pocket. Your pocket's not going to move around, right? You won't even know it's there, right? So this is great. And then at the same time, you're going to know how much water you're taking in. Because if you're like me, I'm trying to run as light as I can. And sometimes I don't like taking the water pack with me, the hydration pack. So I just take a cup and then I fill up at the parks, right? During the winter, you have to fill up at the sinks inside the parks. But during the summer or spring or fall, the water fountains are open, and you can just fill up at the water fountain. But if you know how big your cup is, then you're gonna know how many times you need to refill it and how much water you're drinking, right? That's important to stay hydrated when you're running. Also, you know, you need to know the temperature of the weather so you can hydrate, right? So anyways, but the problem with this one is when you're putting in your salt packets, your electrolytes, there's no way to shake it up, right? So you either have to use your finger to mix it, or you could carry like a plastic spoon with you. That could be beneficial. You know, just snap it and just carry the small part with you. And then if you're worried about germs, you know, I don't think too many runners really worry about germs that much. And maybe you could just use your finger. But if you are concerned about that kind of thing, you could take a plastic spoon or something. All right. But yeah, I mean, it folds really small, and then it fits in your pocket, and it weighs like nothing, you know. I mean, it's very, very lightweight. So it's a great option. So if we step it up and we go with this one, let's show you this one. This cup here is really small too. I can notice it's a little bit heavier because obviously it has more plastic, but it's still really lightweight. When you put it in your pocket with just some running shorts, it's not gonna move them up and down. You know, it's still really lightweight, so it's not gonna do that. So it's still practical with taking with you. But this one's 350 milliliters. Okay, and it can expand pretty big. Okay, and it has the lid, so you put the lid, you shake it, and then the electrolyte mix is gonna mix, right? It's 350 mil. You know how many mil it is, and you just fill it up 2-3 times, right? 4 times, depending on the weather, and how much water you consume. And this one's great. But the problem with this one, well, that I had is I'm using like protein shakes, all-in-one protein shakes. So when I'm using that and I'm shaking it up like that, you'll have big chunks of protein in it. So that kind of sucks. If you've ever eaten the protein powder, it just doesn't taste nice, right? So a solution to that, bring one of these and put it in there, right? It is a little bit bulky, but they actually compress as well. See? So, you could bring one of them with you, and then your protein powder will mix really well, and it will actually, see, and it can still fit in your pocket, and it's not going to move around as well. It does add a little bit more weight, but not much. I mean, it's really light metal. Anyways, you bring that. It's going to mix the protein shake, and you're not going to have that protein powder with you if you did want to try protein shakes, right, with your running. Just the thing with these, they're delicate, so when you're shaking it, you don't want to press too hard or it's just going to explode everywhere, right? So just shake it a little bit, and it should be good to use. And that's a great option. Something that's worked for me is been using Hulu Black Edition, and it's just like an all-in-one shake. Has carbohydrates, all kinds of vitamins, and then the Vega all-in-one protein shake, and Shakeology is pretty good. Once again, all-in-one protein shake, with vitamins and nutrients, and I can definitely tell the difference when I take this stuff, man. It's like makes the run much easier. So it's something to try if you've never tried it. And then I've been using figs. They've been really good. 2 figs, just 2 tiny little figs, are about 30 carbohydrates, right? Just 2, and they're really small. So I'm getting that sugar intake that I need with those figs. So something to consider. With 2 figs, it's 4 grams of fiber, but the fiber does slow down the digestion of the sugar, so that can be beneficial if you're not taking the figs but every hour or something, right? Or every 2 hours. Then that sugar is going to stay in your system, right? I have tried all kinds of different foods because I'm more of a whole foods runner. And this way, it has definitely been a little bit better, for sure. Anyways, I get distracted here. So, wanted to show you this option here. This one's 21 ounces, and it's really big. It's another protein shaker, right? This one, really heavy. It's 6 ounces, so it's heavier than the other ones, for sure. And I tried to put it in my pocket before I left this morning, and it's too bulky. When I'm running in shorts, it would fly off, I tried to put it in my jacket. It was too bulky in the jacket. This one might be an option for maybe if you had the hydration vest. But if you're trying to be minimal and not run with hydration vest, then I probably wouldn't get this one if I was you. I would stick to this if you're doing the protein shake or the electrolytes. This is probably your best option. You can get one of these from AliExpress. They're like $10 for 3 of them. It's a great option if you have 2 weeks to wait. Then I would say wait the 2 weeks and get this. This is a great option. So do that, okay? The other thing I could say is that you can tune into my podcast. Doing season 6 here soon, and we're going to cover a lot of great stuff like let's see, caffeine, heart disease, electrolytes, Advil, creatine, whole foods, race day packing, and just a lot of great stuff to just enhance maybe your running. So I appreciate you tuning in, and hopefully this can help you guys stay minimal and help you keep hydrated. Thanks for tuning in, and like and subscribe if you like. Thank you.